Welcome back to Venture Onward. Today I plan to talk about the Krakoa era is concluding before it can manage the X-Men's most important themes. Nevertheless, like all fantastic ideas, some aspects could be better. As an island, Krakoa has evolved into a home for any mutants who desire to live in a world where they are accepted. By tracking only a few easy rules, the site is a sanctuary for hundreds who are despised and feared globally. An excellent illustration of this comes in approval within the mutant residents, i.e., among those who don't examine like the incredible mutant in appearance. With Fall of X on the horizon, this neglected and critical negligence on Krakoa must be handled sooner. At times in the story, Krakoa was told to be a site where distinctions no longer counted, and everyone on the Isle would be taken eventually of where they arrived from. But there is one glaring problem: the X-Men franchise should venture into the illustration of mutants who don't fit a conventional mold. While these textbooks establish a precedent for showcasing various squads of different artistic surroundings, they stuttered in doing the same for the ones disabled on the externals. As a byproduct, the Krakoa era will include handling the issue or trouble denigrating one of the primary purposes of the country's output. Whether it's mainstream groups like the X-Men or clandestine operatives like X-Force, Krakoans has set a standard model for how mutants should be instead of receiving them for who they are. For instance, the X-Men, being the shared face of Krakoa, never had mutants who didn't look like humans. Also, the crew has not had mutants from other galaxies like Eriko or planets like Warlock and the Phalanx. While these crews have various surroundings, those who don't examine the part don't get the engagement they earn. What has caused this case even additional hard was that groups like the New Mutants looked at the characters who didn't examine traditionally human, like Cosmer and No Girl, and took a moment to complete them feel welcomed. While the book advocated carrying individuals for who they were, both characters ultimately got a conventional humanoid body. The New Mutants statement was obvious, but the performance resulted in the belief that peaking normal was still more critical. Krakoa should have concentrated more on the less than ordinary looking mutants. In the first issue, readers were shown the Great Ring, a council of otherworldly members that discussed the fate of mutants. While conveying that every juvenility isn't comfortable, X-Men Red, by Al Ewing and Stefano Caselli, revealed that Storm had applied the groundwork on Eriko. Aside from Storm, no others looked like the model mutants shown with the X-Men. As a result, the Fall of X should dig deeper and have its demise come from within. It's been confirmed that Earthbound X-Men squads can be diverse, and now, it's time for Krakoa to work as a unified front with non-human-looking mutants and mutants from other planets. While Krakoa may encounter a conflict from non-mutant opponents, it would be charming to catch Krakoa being eradicated by the non-traditional mutants combating for praise and care they never accepted. On the other hand, the destiny of Krakoa's fate could even rely on these mutants, as some vital members, like Cosmer, may not look like Jean Grey or Mirage but pack a more incredible punch. Well, that's about it for now. Thank you for listening. Until then, venture onward.